Welcome back to Star International Academy. No rest for the weary. Here's the situation. We have at the top of the table Jeff Jewell with 9 points. However, they are currently, as it stands, required to finish their game against Badgers Blue. That was suspended last night. If they do not show up at some point to finish that game, they will not play in the final. That is the understanding, that Jeff Jewell and Badgers Blue have agreed to finish the game they started last night. But if Jeff Jewell does not show up to play that game, they will not play in the final, and they basically have until the end of this game to show up to do that. So, what that means: Badgers Blue currently sit in second with 6 points, tied with Kalamazoo United with 6 points. Badgers Black have 3 points. If Badgers Black defeat Kalamazoo United and all three of those teams have 6 points, it's going to go to goal difference. Currently, Kalamazoo's goal difference is -2 as we get our game underway here. Badgers Blues goal difference is -1, including the Jeff Jewell game, which they're currently trailing 2-1. Badgers Black, their goal differential is -1. So if Badgers Blue win, math says it will be Badgers Blue versus Badgers Black in the final. So if Badgers Black, win this game, Badgers Black versus Badgers Blue, the early cross and the miss, an early chance for Kalamazoo United. A good look, couldn't get it to go. Matt Fairchild on the attempt. Or no, excuse me, that is Grady Lycan on the attempt. If Kalamazoo United win this game, it would be Kalamazoo United and Badgers Blue in the final if Jeff Jewell do not arrive. Do we have that all clear? No? Okay. The summary: if Jeff Jewell show up, they're in the final. If Jeff Jewell do not show up to finish their game with Badgers Blue, if Jeff Jewell do not show up to face Badgers Blue to finish that game, then they will not play in the final. And then from there, it will go to the next two highest-ranked teams. So if Jeff Jewell shows up, they're going to play the winner of this game. If Jeff Jewell do not show up, the winner of this game is going to play Badgers Blue. If Jeff Jewell show up, then theoretically Badgers Blue would have a chance to win their way in their final 60 minutes. It's all very, very complicated, but for this game, the important thing to know is that for these two teams, it is a win and in situation. Probably. It's all very complicated. But we're going to watch this game, and we're going to see it play out, and we're going to go from there. It's the Olympian Mortgage Badgers Cup, everybody. No one said it was going to be easy. But here we are in the second minute of this one. Badgers Black wearing black. Kalamazoo United wearing white. Thank you so much for joining us. Know that some folks from Kalamazoo have been joining us all tournament long. Appreciate you joining us for part of your Memorial Day weekend. Ball goes out for a Kalamazoo throw-in. Thrown in down the line and pinged off the chest of Olabrede and out. Olabrede, one of the leading scorers in this tournament. He's got 4 goals, tied for the Golden Boot as things stand. That ball put out into touch. Throw-in incoming for Issa Diallo. And it looks like Jeff Jewell has shown up. The Jeff Jewell guys have arrived at the venue. Coming in with a lot of character and dancing, as they have all tournament long. Some of the most entertaining people that you're going to come across this Jeff Jewell squad. So as things stand, assuming that they are here to play those 16 minutes against Badgers Blue, they will be in the final. They've got 9 points in the table already. They've won the 3 games that they've finished. They got 16 minutes to play against Badgers Blue yet. So assuming nothing crazy happens there, Kalamazoo United in our break now. David Galaxy tries to cut it back at the top of the box. The shot with the left is blocked. And we got a whistle and a handball on the attackers. So Jeff Jewell in the final with their arrival. They'll have to play the 16 minutes against Badgers Blue. Now Badgers Blue are currently sitting with 3 points after their win against 3-1-3. So if they beat Jeff Jewell, if they came back to beat Jeff Jewell, that makes things extremely complicated. But I believe what's going to happen is the Blue-Black game is just being considered a win for Blue. They're going to give Blue, functionally the A team for Detroit Badgers, they're going to give them the win over Black. Again, a game that was supposed to take place last night. And if that's the case, 6 points in the table. So any result against Jeff Jewell would mean a rematch. So even a draw would get them a rematch. Ball in across. The shot. Off the bar. Cleared away by Sajed Al-Moussaoui. Out for a goal kick. So to summarize, because Jeff Jewell have arrived, they will be in the final no matter what. If they replay, if they finish their, I just shouldn't say replay, if they finish their game against Badgers Blue with a win, it will be the winner of this game playing against Jeff Jewell. If Badgers Blue come back and get a draw or a win against Jeff Jewell in their final 16 minutes, then it will be a rematch between Jeff Jewell and Badgers Blue in the final. So that is the situation. And it only took us 5 minutes of game time to get all that taken care of. But the post-kickoff arrival of the Jeff Jewell squad has made things extremely interesting in a tournament that refuses to be boring at any given moment. Every time you think we're about to see something mundane, the Badgers Cup has another trick up its sleeve, which means that this game is about to be absolutely wild by that calculus. Let's get back into what's happening in front of us. David Galaxy on the edge of the box. Drives in, strikes, blocked. Defender's trying to claim it went off of Galaxy's hand. Referee doesn't agree. Turning around and firing is Olabrede, and that's just going to go wide. He didn't strike it cleanly at all. We're into the 7th minute here. No score between United and Badgers Black. And the unfortunate reality is that all that we finally feel like we have understood could change at any given moment. Because the tournament organizers have not codified how they're scoring the Black versus Blue game. That hasn't happened. Down the line, Amos Berrigan, and that's out for a throw. Issa Diallo will take the throw. Oh, and if this game ends in a draw, that will also throw a wrench into things. Because then if a draw happened between Jeff Joel and Blue, then it would go back to goal differential, where currently it would be a tie between Badgers Blue and Badgers Black, who have not played. So it would just be a full-on tie between those two. Assuming that that's the result that they've chosen for Black versus Blue. It's a mess. It's a mess. There's no use pretending. It's not a little bit crazy. And it all stems from the game that was not finished last night. Quite frankly, if what happened didn't happen and that game had been finished, we would have a lot more clarity what's going on. But that affected so many things on last night's schedule. And into today, unfortunately, Galaxy. Into the box, on the left. He's got some space, works across, gets it back to the top, offline. Olabrede, lifts it across, like it, steps up into it, 6 yards away, and across, and a goal! David Galaxy! In the 10th minute. It's 1-0. Kalamazoo United have struck first. In their quest to make the final. As things stand, for the top of the Badgers Black still have a lot to say about it. They've got 50 more minutes of action to do something about it. They find themselves in a 1-0 hole. Ali Zayden got help on the outside in. Ali Sattar. Zayden into the middle. Spinning away. Sangare Mohammed. Zayden. Is it in short to Shadap? Taken away by Galaxy. Mark Masimango. Ball knocked around Masimango. He's here at the top of the box. Masimango! Off the post! Rebound collected by Anal Gafaria. But he's been dispossessed. Kalamazoo United very nearly made it 2-0. Doro Gajada can't keep it in play. It's out for a throw. Brady Lycan. In the middle, Masimango. Under some pressure from Amin Abdul-Amir. Swung into the middle, Lycan. Long touch. To the captain, Ron Hotram. And a whistle offside. 13th minute. 1-0 to Kalamazoo United. Ball in over the top. And it's going to be just a little bit long. Antonio Rodriguez has to come out and clear it. Made a nice play to do so. Throw in. Diop. Skating through defenders, has a swing at it, and it's well wide. Sheh Diop scored the first goal for Badgers in their last game. A 3-0 win over 3-1-3. 3-1-3, competitive in all 4 of their games, but all 4 of them ended in losses. Or, excuse me, all 3 of their games, rather, all 3 of them ending in losses, however. But that's the difference in a small tournament like this. You only have so many opportunities to make your mark. Issa Diallo was kind of waiting for that ball to come to him, and Faria jumped on it. Made his life difficult. Badgers still end up with possession here. This is Ibrahim. Ball in the middle, stolen away. Outside Galaxy. Galaxy in the box. Moving in on goal. Puts it up and it's blocked. Charara making the big stop. Galaxy maybe again. Pass into the middle behind. Lycan from the top of the box. And it's wide. Oh, he's missed it badly too. And a man is down for the Badgers. I believe that is Diop. Badgers back with it. Ali Sitar. Ali Zaiden. Moving around Galaxy. Creating some space for himself. Got support in Diop. In the middle. Turned over by Muhammad. Faria. Can't keep it. Now it's back to Muhammad. Plays it outside. Picked off. Running the other way. Trying to slot it through to Olabrede. Nothing doing. Ball over the top. Diop running onto it. Diop cuts it back into some pressure, and it's out for a throw. Halfway through the first half, 1-0 Kalamazoo United. A win puts them very, very close to clinching a spot. It would depend on the final 16 minutes of Badgers Blue versus Jeff Joel, but it would require any result other than a comeback win for Badgers Blue in that unfinished game from last night. 16 minutes left in that game. It's 2-1 Jeff Joel. Game suspended. That game will have to be finished before a final can be played. Zaiden cuts it back, creating some space. Works his way down to the end line. It's poked out for a corner by Berrigan. 17th minute. Kalamazoo 1, Badgers 0. Play it in short. Zaiden strikes it. Off the far post. The putback is over the bar. Zaiden made something out of very little, and then Issa Diallo puts it over the bar from point-blank range. Goal kick for United, 18th minute. Long ball over the top. Lycan tries to collect it. Poked along by Faria. Lycan as the defender's running backwards. Plays. Lycan swings it in with the left to the near post, and it's right into the chest of Charara. Charara sends it away. And A little bit of trouble for United with that. Berrigan just has to put it out for a throw. 19th minute, 1-0. The last game to start in pool play. That's driven from a mile away and not even close to the goal. A very aggressive take, to say the least. Change coming on for United. Or at least they were thinking about making a change, and now they have decided against it. Rodriguez sends it on its way, flicked on with the head. Olabrede trying to run away from the defense, has a go, and it's blocked and held by Charara. Rolls it out to Sitar. Plays it on into the feet of TJ Diop, but it's turned away. Ron Hotram sends it on, and it's flicked on into space. Ball played in front, and that's behind everything and out for a goal kick. Just a mishit. Ten minutes left in the first half. Zidane lost it. Olabrede couldn't keep it. Badgers with it again. Diop. Mohammed. Spinning away from Faria. Ahmed Abdul Amir. Slotted ball into the space. Hotram gets back to it. Trying to fight off the attacker. Couldn't keep the ball. Badger's going to get a cross in. And it's all the way out to the top of the box. It's a missed cross. Zidane going to follow it out. It'll be a throw for Detroit. 22nd minute. Sajed Al-Moussawi puts it in. Ali Zidane. Grounded ball in. Defender comes in from behind, and they're going to play it on. Mohammed pass picked off. And good work by Mohammed to win it back, and he's tangled up and taken down. So a free kick 40 yards from goal. Cheikh Diop standing over the ball. Seems to be the most likely one to take it. Four men up on the 18 for the Badgers. Now sending in a fifth. Played it short. Long touch. Defender got in. And that strike from Diop is high. Struck that loose ball and sent it well over. This is another one of those moments where the free kick, they try to play it short, try to keep control of the ball, but maybe it's in your best interest to just send it on into the box over the heads. And, oh, that's going to be a foul, yes. The flag went up, and Nelvis Nda does not heed it. Faria was in. He had beaten the last defender and had a half step on him. Was knocked to the ground. The AR said it was a foul, and Da did not agree. Might have been a big chance for Anelka Faria, but nothing will come of it. 24th minute, still 1-0. Mohammed finds his wing on the outside. Working it back into Diallo. Grounded ball into space, flicked on by Amir Abushteya. Pinging it back and forth in the midfield. And a foul given. Free kick for United. United comfortable playing this ball over the top, and they in fact will. Headed straight up in the air by Ibrahim. Running onto it, Faria. On the outside of the box. Cuts it back. Cuts it back again to free himself. Gets the cross in. Olabrede goes up. It's knocked away and cleared. Amir Abushteya. Badgers in possession. Long ball, and that's way offside. Badgers can be upset all they like, but he was 3 yards offside, if not more. He was miles off. Amos Berrigan plays it up over the top, and it's headed back into the middle. Abdul Amir. Slotted ball ahead. Hotram watches it into his keeper. Good work to Rodriguez, who claims it. 5 minutes to go in the half. Punting it high into the night sky. Off the shin of a Kalamazoo player and in for Badgers. Pass in behind. Working into the box. The strike. It's saved and held. A good look there for TJ Diop, who scored in the last game. Rodriguez claims it. Kicks it away to the near sideline. Galaxy going to try to keep it in. And he will. Into the middle. Olabrede. In the middle to Masimango. Masimango over the top. Olabrede's offside. Not by much. Couldn't have been by much. But offside is given. They didn't actually blow it dead for the offside. The ball rolled into the keeper because Olabrede stopped when he saw the flag go up. Yep. Mohammed plays it in deep behind, trying to get it into Ali Zaidan. Zaidan heads it up in the air, trying to win the ball through contest. It's put out for a throw. Masawi will throw it in, but not before a substitution. Looks like it'll be Diop who exits. Ball poked out for a Badgers throw. I believe that's Anthony Abdul-Masir who is in the match now. Throw in all the way back to the defensive line. Abdul Amir draws a crowd. They take it from him. Ball poked over the top. Olabrede in space. Olabrede into the box by himself. Pass it across. Blocked. And Olabrede had another chance, but he put it over the bar. He passed it into the middle. The pass was rebounded back to him, and he couldn't slot it home at the near post. He puts it over the bar. Remains 1-0. A point-blank opportunity for Kalamazoo. Couldn't get it to go. Diagonal ball ahead. Offline intended for Zaidan. Galaxy bumped off the ball. Loose in the middle. Badgers have it. 2 minutes left in the half. Trying to spin away and a lot of contact, but no whistle. Pass outside Olabrede. Trying to get around Amusawi. Olabrede able to get it back to Galaxy. Galaxy trying to motor past the defender. And a late whistle for offside, I suppose. Badgers going to get it in play quickly. Abdul Amir clatters together with the defender. He goes down, lost the ball. Badgers get it back. TJ Diop lost it. Kalamazoo pushing on the outside. Looking for the cross. Nice little cutback. Played it on the ground, and that shot is miles away from anything he could have possibly been aiming at. Just tried to hit it as hard as possible and almost put that thing into orbit. Final minute of regular time. And now it's a question of, well, where's the ball coming from? Everyone just kind of standing around. We're about to enter stoppage time. And now, finally everyone's attention to the lack of a ball. And they're going to ask for the clock to be stopped because they don't have the ball. They were not prepared for this, apparently. Looks like something has been acquired over there on the far sideline. But still nothing. Now Nelvis Ndaz going over to the Badgers bench to try to get a ball. There were 3 balls at one point. Now one has been put into the field. Another player has one now, so there's something. Looks like they've figured out which one they want to use. And now we're ready for the goal kick. And at least one neighbor of Star International Academy has acquired a new soccer ball, apparently. So congratulations to that household. Into stoppage time. There will probably be a couple of minutes. Mostly due to that most recent delay. Mark Masimango. They're going to work it back to the keeper. Rodriguez just gets it out of dodge. Well done by Diallo to corral it. Gets it back forward. Knocked back to him, and a big coming together. Oh my goodness, they hit hard. Between Diallo and Lycan. Pass through the slot. Olabrede's in on goal and took too long of a touch. Keeper scoops it up easily. Charara grateful to have that. That could have been a much better chance for Kalamazoo. Ball being bounced around in the midfield. Not long left in the half now. Amir Abishtea turns it over. Played through the slot, running onto it. They've got numbers here. And what a stop from Joad Charara coming out to pick the ball off the foot of Anelka Faria. Halftime approaches. And now we have reached it. Or have we? That was a long whistle, but apparently it's just for a free kick. Ball up in the air. No one seems to be able to control it. Kalamazoo just trying to get it forward at this point. The Badgers will happily clear it. Nearing the end of the first half, and there, nope, handball. Every time you think there's going to be halftime, there's some other infraction. Badgers trying to get the ball in quickly, and Kalamazoo United just trying to front the ball, trying to slow them down. They're all cleared away out of the back lines. Galaxy trying to settle on it. Pokes it over the top. Mohammed. And a foul. Free kick for the Badgers. Into the 34th minute. Badgers pushing 3 up to the back of the line. Outside to Amasawi. Swung in. And it's right to Rodriguez, who collects it pretty easily. Throws it out to his wing. Lycan. Into the middle. Working it outside. Berrigan tried to get it into the feet of Galaxy, but missed him. Halftime continues to loom. No word on when we'll actually get there. Ibrahim. Flicked on. Galaxy knocks it down. Ibrahim gets it back. Ibrahim. Poked away from him. Excuse me, that's Abdul Amir, rather. Got it poked away from him. Well defended. Hurtado. Jonah Hurtado sends it on its way. Trying to track it down is Lycan. Lycan does not win the race. Charara coming out to it. He's made some good plays for the Badgers back there. Coming out of his box when he's needed to make plays on the ball. Ball ahead. Driving in from the outside. Centered. Shot is blocked. Abdul Amir sends it on its merry way. Rodriguez out to pick it up. And he will do just that. Letting some more seconds tick away. Punts it clear. Settled by Faria, but he's lost it. Badgers back in possession. Mohammed. Trying to work his way down the line. It's poked away and out for yet another throw. Nda indicating it's a throw for United. Halftime has to be coming soon, yes? And there's the long whistle. A lot more stoppage time than I anticipated. But that's it for the first half. So much to play for in the second. United leading 1-0. We'll take a break and come back. You are watching the Olympian Mortgage Badgers Cup live on YouTube. Second half action set to begin between Kalamazoo United and Detroit Badgers here at the Olympian Mortgage Badgers Cup. United 1, Badgers 0. Winner of this game is almost certainly going to the final, which will happen later tonight. But a lot has to happen between now and then. First, the second half of this game. Badgers are just about ready to go. United still breaking their halftime huddle. And then following that, the Jeff Joel squad will finish their game with Badgers Blue. That was suspended last night with 16 minutes remaining. That is supposed to follow this game. And then after all of that, top two teams in the table will face each other in the final. Jeff Joel in 9 points. United, if they win here, should be in with 9 points as well. The only thing that could throw a wrench in the system is if Badgers Blue came back and defeated Kalamazoo United. Or excuse me, if they came back and defeated Jeff Joel, my mistake, in that suspended game. If they came back and won that game, then we might have a situation on our hands where you've got 3 teams with 9 points. But unless that happens, the winner of this game will be in the final. And here come Kalamazoo United. I want to thank you for spending your Memorial Day weekend with us. It's been an eventful weekend, to say the least. All the archives remain live on YouTube, and they'll stay there. So be sure to check those out if there was anything that you missed from yesterday or today. We are about set to begin the second half. Badgers wearing black, they'll move right to left. United in the white. A spot in the final hangs in the balance. Elvis Nda checking on his linesman. All the players for Badgers have dropped to a knee for some reason. I don't know what's happening down there. I think they're trying to determine who because there are currently 12 men on the field. They're trying to figure out what's going on. There are 12 men on the field for Badgers right now. That's the holdup. Someone needs to exit, and I think they literally just tried to do a nose-goes kind of thing, where the last man to go to a knee was going to be off the field, but whatever. They've gotten it sorted out. We are back to live action. All the way back into Rodriguez, the keeper. And he'll pick it up. And United have to be at least a little bit careful here. You're holding a lead with 30 minutes to play. So much in you wants to just be cautious at this point, but you have to continue to play. You have to continue to be aggressive. It's what got you in front. And it's what will, in theory, keep you there. United chasing the ball down the tunnel down in front of us. Throw in incoming. Headed along. Badgers head it back in. United will try to work this through the middle now. Ball on the outside and out for offside. .32nd minute. 1-0 to the visitors. Badgers trying to represent themselves in the Cup final. But they'll need to find a couple goals to do it. A draw will almost certainly not cut it. Shed, yup. Back to his help in the defense and back to the keeper. I believe that is Kenny Alameda out there. And oh man, under pressure, Churara gives it away. The shot from Lycan is blocked. And now we got a whistle and Churara's down. .33rd minute. Kalamazoo 1, Badgers 0. Churara helped to his feet. And Badgers will send it on their way off the dropped ball. Rodriguez. Under pressure from Amir Abushteya. Out wide to Galaxy. In combination, Galaxy looking down the line. Plays short to Hurtado instead. This is Masimango. Ball over the top, headed back by Bashar Kadabarabi. And out for a United throw. Once again, next thing on the docket is supposed to be the end of the Jeff Joel Badgers Blue game that was suspended last night. And pending the result of that, the winner of this game will almost certainly be in the final. Turning around and firing from the top of the box is Zayden, but it's nowhere near the net. About 6 feet wide of the target. Played 4 minutes of the second half. 26 to go. Remember, we're only playing 30-minute halves in this tournament until the final. Goal kick being headed back and forth in the middle. Badgers on it. Abdul Amir strikes it from distance and just missed it. Just a miss hit. Maybe a bit rash. Maybe a bit excited. Churara sends it on its merry way. Masimango. Hurtado. Back to Masimango. Nice combination play. Plays it off the run for Rhea. In front. Galaxy! No! Can't believe he's missed it. The night wears on. But Galaxy cannot believe he's not at least tested Churara. It remains 1-0. Probably should be 2. Badgers will play it short out of the back, as they are wont to do. Musawi. Down the line. Abastea. And well defended by Galaxy to just get it out of play. One 0 the score. It appears as though maybe one of the balls has been recovered that was lost earlier. It's now next to the goal. Abdul Amir plays it off Lycan and out for another throw. Short throw, Abdul Amir, and Lycan didn't like, Nda didn't like the throw. I think he thought that he brought his foot up. Galaxy headed back to him. Long diagonal ball in front of everyone. Defender gets a foot on it. It falls to Faria. Faria tries to play through the space. Sent back away by the defense. Outside Muhammad. Trying to keep his feet Lycan. And finally, the defense gets it away. Everyone running back towards the goal. And it's put out by Hatram for a throw. 38th minute, 1-0. Everything to play for, a spot in the finals, very much in the balance. Abdul Amir tries to cut past Galaxy, but Galaxy doesn't let him by. Throw in. Al-Musawi. Throw-in's taken away. Here they come. Got Lycan on the outside. He'll feed it to him. Lycan. Lots of space in front of him. Into the corner. Grounded cross across the shot. And it's wide. Victor Olabrede trying to add to his total. But missed it wide. A couple of really good chances for United have gone begging in the early part of the second half. And whistle blown because another ball was in the field of play. And Da will give it back to Charara to redo that goal kick, essentially. Jeff Jewell getting warmed up over on the sidelines over there on the far side. You can see them. The evening chill starting to set in as temperatures drop through the 50s tonight. A lot of contact. It's going to be on the Badgers for impeding his progress. Masimango will leave it for, I think, Hatram to take. And United, they've been a little bit more traditional than some of the other teams in this field when it comes to these free kicks. They want to send the ball in at the runners. Hatram flights it in. That's well flighted and headed out by the defense. A lot of teams have been playing that short ball, trying to keep the ball on the ground instead of trying to get a ball into the box, and it really hasn't worked out for them very well. Alameda able to get it ahead. TJ Diop. Finding a way to keep it. Abdul Amir skipping past the defender. He's into the box. Abdul Amir working it on goal. Has a go. Missed. You can hear the exclamation. Can't believe he's missed again. $20 to go. Goal kick for Rodriguez. Flicked on. Alameda just puts it out for a throw. Still so much left in this. And given all the chances we've seen, I can't help but imagine we will not see a 1-0 final scoreline, but who knows? This tournament has asked you to expect the unexpected. has been a wild ride since we got here yesterday. And even now, with so little actual soccer left to play, the tale is yet to be told. Throw in down the line. They got the defense running back towards their own goal, trying to cut it back, and he's slid in on and taken out. A bad penalty to give away. I believe that's Hurtado, who was the inflicted party. And now here comes Mark Masimango to try to make it 2-0 from the spot. Bang! Bottom corner. Chirara went the right way, but it was so well placed. It's 2-0. United can taste it now. They're so close to a spot in the finals. Badgers will try to immediately send it over the top. Scrambled away by the defense. And just yanked him down by the jersey as a foul. David Latanga pulled to the earth. No booking from Nda. He's not given a booking in this game yet. 43rd minute. Kalamazoo United 2, Badgers 0. Ball sent away. Headed straight up by Kadabarabi. Walks it out for a throw. Badgers possession. Less than 17 minutes of regular time remaining. They're fighting for it at the back line. Taken away. In on goal. Leaves it off. Oh, the defense is there. The attackers were not. Back out outside the box. The shot from Latanga is wide. A clever piece of attacking work. Fooled everyone, including his teammates. Trying to work it back to the top of the box. Had the beating of Chirara. They couldn't do anything with it. But United have had the lion's share of opportunities. They deserve the lead at this point. Badgers need to find some attacking prowess. And their finishing boots as well. Through the gaps. Musawi. They work it back to Muhammad. Plays it short. Poked along, and Lycan gets in front of it. Puts it out for a throw. Coming up on the halfway point of the second half. 2-0 United. Analka Faria got too much of him from behind. Abid Ibrahim sends it on its way. Headed back out by Hotram. Olabrede touches it on into the path of Faria, but he couldn't keep it. Badgers trying to build something in the middle now. Gajada couldn't keep it. Hurtado sends it over the top. Olabrede giving chase. Olabrede beats the defender. He's into the box. Olabrede teeing up. Has a go. The field goal is good, but that doesn't help you here. Kalamazoo 2, Badgers 0. Final quarter hour. And United, of all teams, know they need to remain vigilant. They're still in with a chance to make the final because they came back from this exact deficit in the first game of this tournament. They beat Badgers Blue. They were down 2-0, scored 3 in the final 15 to win 3-2. Badgers black need to find some of that magic with so little time remaining for them in a game they have to win, at least a draw to have a chance at the final. Ziden cuts it back, keeps possession, finds the support, and back to him, into the middle. Abdul-Amir, they're trying to keep it, lost it, coming the other way. That's a good ball on ahead of Lycan. Lycan, lots of space. Charging in towards the goal, has a defender in his way, cuts it in on the left. Lycan, cross at the top of the box, is behind everyone. Diop comes back to it, tries to get it forward, poked out by Latanga. "48th minute. United 2, Badgers 0. Over the top, Ziden running onto it in the corner. Needs help in the middle now. He's not even going to get it in. Great tackle by Galaxy. Pass picked off. Ibrahim. Diop. Abdul-Amir. Fires again. Off the post. The rebound. Oh, what a save! Amir Abishtea thought he had brought one back. Antonio Rodriguez with the recovery after the ball struck the post. Makes the stop. Still 2-0. Abdul-Amir. He's missed a couple. That one, not a miss. Off the post. Did as much with that as he really could have. But Antonio Rodriguez there to spoil Abishtea's attempts to get the Badgers back within one. Maybe their best chance of the day right there. Alameda plays outside. Diop lost it. A whistle, late whistle. It's going to be on the Badgers. With less than 12 to go as Abdul-Amir spikes the ball to the ground in anger. Been a lot of so close from the Badgers. That ball over the top, flicked on into the middle. Olabrede trying to settle it. Outside to Faria. Defender is there. Faria trying to establish himself. Spins onto it. Cuts it back. Faria to the top. Osimango. Lycan buries it. Grady Lycan. In the 50th minute, and United well on their way. And on their way as things stand with a +1 goal differential to boot. If this result holds, Badgers Blue would need to win by 3 over Jeff Joel. Because Kalamazoo also have the head-to-head tiebreaker, so if they were even on goal differential, Kalamazoo would go through. So Badgers Blue looking on, hoping that Badgers Black can claw a couple of goals back. Because they're only going to have 16 minutes, remember. They're finishing the suspended game from yesterday. Trailing 2-1 already. They would need to score 4 unanswered as things currently stand to push United out of the final. United absolutely deserving of their place in the final if they get one. Good work by Galaxy to come back, make a play on the ball, get it out for a corner kick. Under 9 to play. The current plan is for Jeff Jewell to finish their match with Badgers blue. If the tournament organizers determine that the game is not important for the final table results, then we're just going to go right into the final. 3-0. United in front. Sent in, headed out, Lycan, and it struck him on the arm just outside the box. So a good free kick position here for Badgers. For Badgers to have a shot at the title game themselves, they need at least 3 goals in the next 8 minutes. Badgers blue are out here hoping that Badgers black can at least do something to get it close. "24 yards away. Ali Zaiden. Outside the goalkeeper's right-hand post. 4 men in the wall for Kalamazoo. 5 men running in. Zaiden, the run-up, strikes, and not even close. Just tried to hit it too hard. Badgers have had some chances, not as many as Kalamazoo, but Kalamazoo have done a much better job taking them. The difference in quality between these two teams over the long term probably isn't 3-0, but United are deservedly up 3-0 in this game. They've done a much better job finishing their opportunities. Badgers have not at all. Matt Fairchild. Cross blocked. Out for a corner. Under 7 to play now. Even with some stoppage time. Badgers quickly running out of opportunities. From the near corner, played in on the ground, and Chirara's there to scoop it up. Just not a good corner. 55th minute. The puncher is on the ticket for this Kalamazoo squad, who've been very good all tournament long. Gajada. Trying to play through the split. Denied. Going the other way. And he's kept him onside. Faria in on goal. And he's missed. Not a good take at all from Faria. And Grady Lycan can't believe it. He's like, what are you doing, man? You had help. There were 3 of you. How did we not get something better out of that? But the defender on the far side for the Badgers, Issa Diallo, was keeping him on. I don't even think he realized he kept him on. And that's what set them up with such a wide open opportunity. Lots of contact there, and the foul's given. DJ Diop, the injured party. Not long left now, under 5. Not including stoppage time. "43 yards out, outside the keeper's left-hand post. Badgers going to throw some men forward, set it into the box, headed out by Hotrum, headed out again by Galaxy. Nice little touch over the top by Faria to keep it in play. Good tackle by Kadavaravi. Gajada. Abdul Amir. Lofted ball outside. Defended there by Kaiser. Nice move to get by him. Into the box. Struck off the defender. Hit him real hard. And it's over the bar and out of play for a corner. 57th minute, 3-0. Kalamazoo United in front. Corner from the near side for the Badgers. Flighted in. Headed goalwards. And it's wide of the mark. I think it might have hit off a defender, and it did. It'll be another corner. Going to swing in with the right towards the near post. It bounces out to the top of the box. Ziden tees up, blocked. Yup. Sent away by Kalamazoo. Lycan will try to dribble it out. Dulamir takes it off him. They're going to send it back through the middle, but there's nobody there. United on it now. Sending it high and away on the outside. Fairchild. Short. Massimango. The entry pass is cleared away. Just a couple minutes left. Ball cleared away long. And it bounces off the arm of Abdul Amir. Free kick. Everything academic at this point, it seems. Lycan is tackled hard. No call. Lycan gets back to his feet. Badgers trying to spring out here, maybe get something. Ziden on the near side. And a late whistle. I don't know. Lycan is down. The assistant referee on this near side threw up his flag. Lycan now back on his feet. Final minute of regular time. And Lycan will step off for a moment, and then looks like he is just going to be subbed off for the last couple of minutes. Like an important part of this team. So they will want him at full strength for this final that they appear set to be a part in. Hotram thumps it over the top. There's no one running onto it. We're into extra time. No indication from Nda how much extra time there will be. Pass through is knocked down. Finley Kane. Shot by Masimango is blocked. Ball in is blocked into the stands. Galaxy throws it short. Back to him. Flicked on down the line. That's a nice ball into space. Faria is offside. The flick on itself was technically very excellent. That's not an easy ball. When you're facing away from the goal, to flick the ball on with the proper amount of spin and weight to send it down the line over your left shoulder and keep it in play and put it into the space where the attacker can get onto it, that's an impressive little piece of skill. It looks easy when the pros do it, but it's not something that just comes naturally. In any case, it's offside. Galaxy will throw it in. Some frustration setting in for the Badgers. It's Doro Gajada as their tournament run is set to end here in a moment, and a foul is given. Faria knocked down by Katabarabi. It's all denouement at this point. Just a matter of when Nelvis Nda has determined enough stoppage time has elapsed. And that will be the end of it. Kalamazoo United poised to go to the final, barring an unrealistic result. In the Badgers blue versus Jeff Jewell. Final 16 minutes that need to be played here after that game was suspended last night. 33 yards out, keeper's left-hand post. Struck with the left. It's not that high and not that wide. A good take from, I believe, Finley Kane. Wearing the number that Blessed Iraduhe was wearing yesterday. That's not a bad strike at all. The 63rd minute. And Nelvis Da is insistent upon seeing out the rest of the stoppage time. Turned over. Gajada. He's knocked down from behind, and I think it was a book. Finley Kane. Gonna believe that's Finley Kane. First booking of the game is gonna come at the very, very end. Again, it's all academic at this point. Kalamazoo United are all but guaranteed a spot in the final now, where they will face Jeff Jewell. We'll see if the tournament organizers determine that Jeff Jewell need to finish that game with Badgers blue. So the current situation, Kalamazoo, 9 points in the table, and a +1 goal differential. Jeff Jewell, 9 points in the table, a +10 goal differential, so they're in regardless. Badgers A, currently sitting on a -1 goal differential, and they're going to put one in at the very end here. Just to add one more, because why not? Add to that goal differential. Make it all the more impossible to miss the final. It is appropriate that it's David Galaxy. He's had a fantastic tournament. But Badgers A, currently a -1 goal differential, 6 points. With a game against Jeff Jewell, they will need to win by a lot to get in now. That's your final. 4-0, a resounding win for Kalamazoo United, who should be off to the final with Jeff Jewell. We will find out what's happening, and we're going to start our next broadcast here in a few minutes regardless. So we'll be right back here in a few minutes with whatever's next, whether it's this Jeff Jewell Badgers A finish match, or if Kalamazoo United are going to go right into their final with Jeff Jewell here in the next few minutes. We are going to find out and then we'll be back live as soon as we are prepared for another kickoff. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been watching the Olympian Mortgage Badgers Cup Live here on YouTube. We'll be back with your final in just a few minutes.